For whoever shot and killed a young boy and wounded his cousin. CBS 2's Kieran Dillon spoke exclusively with the boy's father in Edgemere in the Rockaways.
Hazel, Justin Wallace was set to turn 11 years old on Tuesday. Police are now on the lookout for the gunman who was caught on camera shooting bullets into this house behind me, striking and killing the 10-year-old boy. The flash of a gun can be seen on video. Over and over, the masked gunman fires through a railing. Bullets hitting 29-year-old Kyle Forster and killing his young cousin, 10-year-old Justin Wallace.
The pain, what I'm feeling right now inside me, I can't deal with this. You understand? I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
The fifth grader's father, Albert Wallace, is barely able to contain his grief. His son's blood is still visible on his T-shirt.
He's too young for that. You don't live him life yet. You don't let the life.
Wallace says just hours before the shooting, he and his son spent a joyful day at the beach. They then went to his sister's house on Beach 45th Street for a barbecue. It was around 9:30 when they were getting ready to leave. His son was standing near the front door when the shots rang out. Wallace rushed to see what the commotion was about. First, he saw his nephew Kyle, who'd been shot in the shoulder.
I saw my nephew on the ground bleeding.
And then his son, who had been hit just once in the stomach.
Turn him.
Understandable smooth shit, that murderous move with understandable smooth shit.
Pop of this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes. We go. She go. They go. We go. Hey. Ah, we. Ooh la la. That's the 2-step for y'all niggas that can't dance. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in. Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here for the 18th time. Damn it, man. If it's your first time, then come on in. Over here, we deal with the sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popovisms 101, and motivation. The guns is looking right. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then please, kindly, before you exit and take your ass out of here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, and you've been rocking with the channel, and you've been rocking with the show, I know you gotta be like, damn it, where you been, Lee? I ain't see you in a few days. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. But you know how I do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game, people. It's like I said, this is like the umpteenth time that I've been back on the show, but without doing the show. So first of all, Friday, start the weekend off, I lose my phone. Damn it, man. I was, steaming, agony. Why is everybody always picking on me? They call me whips and chains and yeah, Daz Effect, that part. I was steaming agony. So I'm being Mr. Nice Guy. I had to go to Yonkers to see a man about a horse and some gold so that I could deliver, you know what I mean, some wills to a beautiful person in the Bronx. That would be my sister Tanise. What's up? I see you. In the process of doing that, on the biking tent, I told you I'm about that bike life, but I'm really not about that bike life because my shit is a little electric, go 10, 15 miles an hour type. Not the wheelie with the dirt pads and all that. Yeah, not that bike life. Lose my phone. You know what I mean? And I was heated. I'm still mad thinking about it because you know why? Yeah, because I'm a YouTuber and I take a lot of videos, take a lot of editing, a lot of photos and all that. And so my phone wasn't backed up. Now I got my phone today, Monday. They shipped my phone out express, got my phone back, but I don't have all of the footage. So I was being Mr. Nice Guy, driving up to Yonkers. Then it started raining like crazy. I know Friday it was a washout between like 2-ish, I'm gonna say 2:30 or some shit like that to 5. Washout, super rain came down heavy. I got soaked in it, have no phone. And like Rick Ross said, when your phone's off, it's only one to call on. Yeah, it's only one to call on. So give thanks and give praise. We in the end game. Y'all seen a little clip before the intro? Yeah, that's my intro, by the way. Papa this made smoother than your smoothest. Yeah, that part. We in the end game because apparently over this weekend, unfortunately, a little boy got killed in Queens named Justin Wallace. And the suspect that they looking for, I hope they catch immediately. Like catch him, bag him, put him in the jail, then drop the jail on him. You know what I mean? Like drop the whole jail on him and just let him die. Like the Wizard of Oz, they dropped the whole house on him. So apparently, because some dude is scared to death for his life, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to go to an apartment that you're not sure who lived there, who's in there, you know what I mean, what they doing in there, and you have no regards at all. Because as you can see in the clip, this fucking clowno takes the, the gun and fires 8 times into the house. And unfortunately, and fatally killed little Justin Wallace. Another individual was hit in the torso and I think in the shoulder or something like that. He was 29. He gonna live, you know what I mean? And it's like when things like this happen, it seems like it's always be the adult live, right? Like it's no mercy or it's no regard shown for the small child or the baby or what have you. And again, I always try to tell y'all, because I got to keep reminding myself as well, to not get desensitized to incidents like this happening, because you can. You know what I mean? It's like after a while, it's like, okay, we get it. Babies die every day, B. Like Cam said, yeah, and paid in full. Niggas get shot every day, B. And we can turn on the news at any given time and unfortunately see where, kids is being shot, innocent kids. Like, obviously they're not intended targets. But because, you one of those niggas. You scared to get up on your target. You scared. That's why they say people that, when you look at these like 48-hour shows and these murders by numbers and all this type of shit that women normally watch, yeah, y'all crazy. But when you watch these shows like this, it tells you like when a knife is involved, they say that's personal. You know what I mean? Like when you got to stab somebody with the knife, you feel a knife going in, you feel it coming out. They feel it, obviously, the person that you stabbing. It's up close, it's in person, it's live action happening right there. Or when you choke somebody out and, on these shows. And you can see the life going out of them. These crimes is, I guess, labeled that way, or they get more time or whatever, because it's like, yeah, you stabbed 47 times. You did XYZ certain amount of times to just get up on somebody and physically do them harm. When like, in these accident murderer days, you know what I mean, that Nas is talking about, accident murderers. Yeah, niggas shoot from across the street. It could be a whole crowd there. You could be 5 kids and 1 adult. You just want the adult. But you shooting from behind trees and you got your eyes closed and you hitting the wrong person. You killing the wrong people. And it's whack. And it's like, I hope they catch you. Hope they drop the jail on you. You going to know what that yakisobe chili Concord is about. You're going to know what that hot dog life is about with those little tater tots that they give you and those 2 packs of ketchup. Yeah, you about to know what that's like real soon. I hope the people in Queens galvanize, mobilize, and get your ass. We also in the end game. Because a couple days ago, like I said, I've been trying to get back. I just been having some technical difficulties. I uploaded 2 videos last night with the Mayweather. We get to that in a second. A few days ago, and I think it was in Volusia, Florida, or somewhere out in Florida, 2 kids from a group home, a 14-year-old boy and a 12-year-old girl, broke away from the group home, broke into a house that just happened to have a sawed-off shotgun, hand on the pump, like that part, and the AK-47, and they banged it out with the police. The little girl got critically wounded. I believe she lived, critically wounded, and I'm not sure how long the shootout took place, but they let off rounds. This shit turned into Grand Theft Auto real fast. Like, you hit the police in the video game and they come. And I mentioned that on the show a few times. And I got nieces and nephews, small boys, play video games with them. When they play in these games, it's more points. When you hit the old lady when you're driving, it's more points and it's more action when you shoot at the police or you start beating the police, because then more cops come and it makes the game fun when you can start having a lot of action popping off at one time. They trying to catch you now. You're a fugitive. I don't know what they was thinking in Florida. I don't know what happened at the group home. But what the fuck is the odds of you breaking into a house, like probably just sightseeing, seeing if you could steal a couple dollars or maybe, I don't know. You know what I mean? I used to swipe a little tapes back in the days on 25th, Harlem Week. You know what I mean? A little Slick Rick, a little BDP and all that. You know what I mean? A little swipey swipe. Nothing crazy. A little G.I. Joe. So I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. But what's the chances of they breaking into the home and they got an AK-47 and a shotgun waiting just at your disposal to shoot it out with the police? And then what made them bang it out with the police? Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Crazy, crazy, shit crazy. Like Uncle Murder, that part? Yeah, Uncle Murder. Playoffs? No, hold on. Before we talk about the playoffs, don't talk to me about the playoffs, because I just hope we can win a game and another game. But let's swing back to last night, because they flagged my video 2 times. I dead ass did a video twice, because yeah, I watched the Mayweather and Paul Logan fight. And here's my thoughts. Number one, yeah, Grizzle, I'm gonna repeat this again. So when you watching it, you can see it again. Like, I told you Mayweather wasn't gonna knock him out. He don't got the power. Even when he was at his best, he didn't have too many knockouts. He didn't knock a lot of people out. He went the distance. He showed you up, showed you that he was a well-oiled machine and you had no business in the ring with him. But he didn't really knock nobody out. This dude was bigger, stronger, younger, more spry, full of vigor, like that energy to win. Play the curve and get nauseous, watching the spinner spin. And, you know, the first round at first looked like Paul Logan was going to try to do the impossible, even though we knew that wasn't happening. But after the first round, I mean, well, for the total fight, the 8 rounds exhibition, I think Mayweather threw 170 punches and Logan threw, I think, 217 or 218. And most of it was in the first round when he was doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put no video because I think that's why they keep they flag both of my posters, because it has some of the video in there and some of the audio. But, you know, he boxed them up a little bit, caught a couple of good hits. But you can see they got the big bag. Oh, they got the big bag. You know what I mean? Another thing, the Amigos. Yeah, when they came out before, when Mayweather was coming to the ring and all that, the Amigos, I guess they was promoting a new song, straightening. That shit is El Gabi though. Like, can you, for the people in the back, oh, you an Amigo fan. Okay, I like Amigos too. But y'all know on the channel, Popovich, yeah, that's my show. We dealing full transparency. That means if you're not hiding, I can see you. And of course you can see me, because my shit is open. Come on in. I'm not feeling that straightening. That shit is kind of trash. In fact, me and Grizzle was driving. We was coming back from Brooklyn or somewhere, and it came on. I'm like, yo, this Amigos. This must be they new single. I don't like it. Don't mean I won't like it. It's songs that I didn't like initially in hip-hop, and you be like, yeah, that shit kind of trash. Then you hear it in the clubs a few times while you got the potion going. You know what I mean? Ladies is dancing and all that. Then all of a sudden you hear that shit in the radio while you driving. And then you like the shit. You start singing it because subconsciously they keep giving it to you. But initially, I don't think it got that feeling. It's not hitting with that feeling. It don't have that feeling. And I don't like it. You know what I mean? So they came out. They did their little straightening shit. And then the other joint, which I heard in the club, I don't like nobody. Whatever homie name is, that song is all right too. All right, back to the fight though. Mayweather, how should he feel by going 8 rounds with a person that's not really a boxer? Well, this is what he said. He said, better than what he thought he was going to be. A good young kid. I mean, he is a young kid compared to Mayweather 44. You know what I mean? And he's a tough kid. They asked him about, if homie take it seriously, do he got a shot? He like in the higher class divisions or the heavier weight class, he gonna have a problem. You know what I mean? So maybe he got to work on his bobbing and weaving and the jab and all that, because he gonna have a problem And, you know, Mayweather, he said, I've been doing this shit for 25 years. I haven't boxed in a while. They asked him would he do it again. And, of course, you know what the money team said. They said, I got to talk to my team, and we'll figure it out from there. And he like, yo, maybe I could fight his brother. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll see Mayweather and Logan too. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I think Paul should feel pretty good at the end of the fight. Like he said, he seemed like he still had stamina. He was talking without breathing hard. And we know he wasn't going to beat Mayweather. You know what I mean? The punches changed before the fight started. They like, the only rule is survival. Like, really? Like, come on. We paid for the fight. You know, y'all ain't gotta beat us in the head with, you know, all the other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I think he did extremely well to fight Mayweather. I mean, like he said, to be a YouTuber, obviously his following is huge. He's the Maverick. When they go left, he go right. He said, sound like some Popovich shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, kid. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna see him fight again, obviously, because that's how he building his brand now. Will he be the champion of the world? Will he be the best around? Nothing's ever gonna take you down. You're the best around. I don't think so. I don't know if he's gonna be the best around. There's too many dudes that really does this for real. Like, you go in there, you're gonna get your head knocked off, and leave your dreads on the sidewalk. That part, we'll see. I mean, it's all fun and games. He beat up Nate Robinson. You know what I mean? He beat the other guy. Obviously, he was no match for Mayweather. You know, but in the street fight, he probably could have out-muscled Mayweather, picked him up, slammed him, or rustled him down. And, you know, I guess he was a former wrestler. But it is what it is. Let's talk playoffs real quick. You know what I mean? I'm not trying not to keep y'all too long. It's been a couple days, so, you know, brother get long-winded. About to go get some money, though. Playoffs. Clippers, Game 7. Luka, y'all had y'all chance. Game 6. Y'all didn't do it. That's why you had Mark Cuban with the sad face, sticker face, like, damn it, man. I know it's over. And that spread. You know what I mean? You have 6.5. New Clippers was going clean. And they did. And now they got a second round matchup with the Utah Jazz, who Donovan Mitchell is back. He's getting his swag back, his stamina back. And if you take away the games that he missed, dare I say, he was the real MVP of the league this year. Now, right now, it's the clear favorite is Jokic, rightfully so. No injuries. The best accountability is availability, being there for your teammates, being able to produce on the court, on the field, etc. That's the cinnamon bun coffee right there. We in the end game now. Clippers pulled it out. Now they got to see the Jazz. We'll give predictions in a minute. No matter, we're going to give predictions right now. I like Utah in this series. I like Utah to win the series. I like Denver to beat Phoenix Suns. And I still like Philly. Let's talk Philly real quick. So yesterday, Philly messed a lot of people money up, myself included. Had Philly as the favorite. Didn't know Joel Embiid was going to play. That's why I thought the spread was a little low. When he played and you say he's healthy, I'm thinking, damn, the spread should have been higher. And a lot of people was looking baffled when the score was, I think, 74-54. Like, you got your head stomped in like Mario Brothers. When they used to stomp on those mushrooms' head, they got stomped in. Now, they did come back like Return of the Jedi, but it was a little bit too late. You know what I mean? A little bit too late. A lot of late. And they lost by, I think, 4 or 5. But they have something to work with. First half, Trae Young went off. Second half, not so much so. He is the head of the snake, and you chop him off, you got a chance. Ben Simmons got to play better D. Thibault got to play better D. Joel Embiid had a hell of a game coming, off a game we didn't expect him to play, and that's that. Brooklyn Zoo. All right, we seen. I mean, like, you can't make this stuff up, right? Like, if it's scripted, that's what I mean. I mean, if the NBA, the NFL, and all this shit is scripted, then you can make it up. First 45 seconds, James Harden pulls up with a hammy and then already ruled out of game 2. Now, I was saying Clippers and Philly, that would be a good matchup because the big names is rolling out of here. When I mean big names, I mean LeBron and them, obviously. If Kawhi and them go out, that would be some big names. Kevin Durant, Kyrie, those are the biggest names. They the healthiest, they the youngest. You know what I mean? At least a little younger than LeBron. Joel Embiid is a big name, but I'm like, maybe the older players is what I mean. Like the new guys is here. Like it's a new world. I don't know. But Harden got hurt and they still won. Does that mean anything? Is that cause for pause? Is that cause for panic? You say, damn, the Bucks look out below? No. I think they're going to come back game 2 and fight hard. Oh, game 2 is tonight. Yeah, game 2 is tonight. And I like the Bucks. And this is why I like the Bucks. Not only because James Harden is hurt, because they had a week off. They one of the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Utah Jazz, Clippers, couple other teams. Brooklyn shoot the three ball well. They didn't have a great three-point shooting game. Middleton had 13. Oh, you're gonna need more than that. And I think Milwaukee could punish Durant. I think they could punish the Brooklyn Nets inside the paint. They don't normally run plays through Brook Lopez and Portis, but maybe they need to. Put Kevin Durant in the paint, and this is not even my analysis, even though it is my analysis. But Shaq and Barkley, a legend, another legend, Hall of Famers. Shaq said it's barbecue chicken. Give me the ball, mouse in the hole, punish him. So yeah, Kevin may get off first 2-3 quarters. Fourth quarter, them legs gonna get tired. Oh, because you're getting the body put on you. You got to defend, or you're going to give up the easy leg. He can't hold Lopez. He cannot hold Lopez. He cannot hold Portis. And Portis ain't even no offensive machine. It's just the bodiness. He's a thin man. The thin man, Kevin Durant, he's not built like that. I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete, phenomenal player. Talking about size and, matching up. He can't hold nobody. He's a thin. How K.O. Smitty used to say, you're a small man, razor sharp elbows, you only get hurt. That's from the great K.O. Smitty, a.k.a. Champ. Yeah, that's what he used to say. He's a heavyweight, 6'4", 230. Yeah, do the math. He like, you're a small man, you got razor sharp elbows, like you're built like a reindeer, and you only get hurt. And you're only going to get hurt when you're dealing with a heavyweight. That's just the facts, folks. For the people that say size don't matter. Oh, but it does. It does. It only really don't matter when the bigger person is not skilled and the smaller person is skilled or been trained in the arts of doing something that you're not. Then they got a great chance of whipping your ass. Soon as when you even up the playing field, oh no, size matter all the way. Yeah, it does. So that's the playoff talk. It's a lot more shit, but I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. We're going to be back, God willing. Technical difficulties is over. If you miss me, I appreciate you. If you've been rocking with me like, yo, why he ain't talking about this? What happened with this? Now, I was having technical difficulties, but if you thought losing my phone and having a little flag problems or copyright problems was going to stop the channel, then you're sadly mistaken, because we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Yeah, I'm going to still be in these YouTube streets. I'm going to still be running through these YouTube alleyways. And they should have never let me in the game. Yo, I'm here now. Y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's your boy, Popovich. You now tuned in. Popovich TV. That's my show. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.